Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel EduVenture SG. So today we are going to solve a new word problem on fraction. So let's start with reading the question. Mr. Lee has 408 apples and 92 pears. 3 by 4 of the apples are red and rest are green. Now part A of the question is how many red apples are there? And part B is what fraction of the fruits are pears? So, what do we have here? So, we have that Mr. Lee has lots of apple. It's actually 408 apples. And out of these 408 apples, 3 by 4 of the apples are red and rest are green. So if we draw the model, if we want to draw a model for the apples, how do we do that? Since it's 3 by 4 of the apples, that means the total number of apples can be divided into 4 parts. So let's do that. So let's draw a mini model, a model for this quickly. Okay, so let's divide it into 4 parts. Okay, out of this 3 units are red and 1 is green. Okay, now this total is 408. Okay, so now our job is to find out how many red apples are there. So we can clearly see from here, like these 4 units 1 2 3 4 is equal to how much? 408. So we can say that 4 unit is equal to 408. So how much will be 1 unit? It will be 408 divided by 4. That means it's equal to 102. We have to find how many red apples are there. They are 3 units. You see here 1, 2, 3. So 3 units will be 102 times 3, which will give you 306. So the number of red apples will be 106. So that solves our part A. Okay, now let's move on to part B. Now part B is what fraction of the fruits are pears? So basically for that, in order to know like what fraction of fruits are pear, we have to know what is the total number of pears. What is the total number of fruits itself, right? So what's the total number of fruits? How do we find that? It's easy. Total number of fruits will be equal to the total number of apples plus the total number of pears, which is equal to 408 plus 92, which is 500, right? And when we have to find the fraction, what fraction of the total fruits is pears? So how do we find it? It will be in the numerator, it will be number of pears divided by the total number of fruits, right? Because we want to know of all the fruits, right, what fraction of the total number of fruits is pears. So in the numerator it will be the number of pears, and in the denominator it will be the total number of fruits. So now we have both the information. Let's put in. So in numerator is the total number of pears and the total number of fruits is 500. So did we get the answer? No. Why? Because we have to give the answer in the simplest form. Yes, this is the answer, but it is not in the simplest form. So what should we do? So basically, we have to divide the numerator and the denominator with a common number, right? Basically we have to write its equivalent fraction, right? How do we do that? We have to divide it with a common number. So the smallest possible number I can think of which can divide both is 2. Why? Because both of them are even number, right? This is 92, it's 2 there, and 500 is 0 there. So both are even number. So I can divide both numerator and denominator by 2. which will give me 92 divided by 2 will give me 46, and 500 divided by 2 will give me 250. Is it in the simplest form? No, because still I can further simplify it. How? Let's again divide it by 2, since both are even number. That will give me 23. 46 divided by 2 is 23, and 250 divided by 2 is 125. So is it the simplest form? I can say yes. Why? Because see, in the numerator it's 23. So 23 is a prime number. A prime number is a number which is divisible only by itself or 1. So obviously that means 23 can't be divided with any other number, right? So that's the simplest form. So that's our answer, right? Okay, so here we solve the question. Thank you for listening. Bye.